Yeah. Yep, I can feel it. This is definitely going to help me paddle faster. Today we're going to talk about paddle power and your ability to accelerate into and catch waves. And I'm going to share with you a top secret method that's used by a handful of professionals. No one's talking about it, no one's really doing it. It's called getting stronger. So hot. Yeah, I wanted to cover paddle power today and kind of hopefully simplify what you need to do to get better at paddling, taking away the technical stuff. Because I've been sent a lot of videos in the last kind of few weeks and months by clients and people I know asking me what my opinion is about certain training techniques and why aren't they in my programs and things. So one of them is people doing really fast med ball slams for paddle power, or slapping med balls down or slapping down a band really quickly. Normally not a great amount of intent. You can probably see where I'm going with this. And they kind of want my opinion on it. And I guess my opinion is the reason why I tend to not include stuff like that is because I just feel like it overcomplicates things and probably distracts from what we really need to do, which is to improve force production, aka get stronger. The reason why I don't really think med ball throws and really fast movements are particularly relevant to sprint paddle performance, and this is just my opinion, is that if you consider those kind of 4 to 5 power strokes as you're accelerating into, and that's key, and hopefully catching a wave, you actually have quite a lot of time, relatively speaking, to apply force. You know, it's the same principle as if you were a 100-meter sprinter. In your acceleration phase, your ground contact times are higher because you need that time to apply force into the ground to move from not moving to moving really fast. And it's the same principle when you sprint paddle, you're accelerating. It's not a thrashy, fast movement, and in fact, if it was, it would probably impact your ability to accelerate. It's always important when you're training or programming to remember what it is you're actually trying to improve and why. Now, sprint paddling is about acceleration, and acceleration isn't about how much force you can produce at really high speeds, you know, with really fast med ball slams or bandy, slappy things. It's about how much force you can produce, period. Your force generation ceiling, so how strong you are. And that's why when you look at research, you know, your 5, 10, 15 meter sprint paddle is really closely correlated with max pull-up strength. It's really easy nowadays, particularly with social media, to get sucked into applying these advanced or probably largely irrelevant techniques for improving paddle power, for example. I would put these really fast movements in that category. I think most people just need to get stronger. Get really strong in the pull-up, get really strong in the row, and your sprint paddle will improve, 100% it will improve. I've seen it time and time again. If you can't do pull-ups, that's fine. Work through a series of progressions, but don't lose sight of what it is that you're trying to improve, which is force production. And that would be my opinion. So best of luck, give me a shout if you've got any questions. If you disagree with what I've just said, that's also cool. I'd invite a decent open discussion, and that's me done.